Kelly? No.
Your word is fierce.
Oh, okay.
Eye contact, remember? Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
We've made some good clips out of the intro of this. You're welcome, everybody. Can I see that?
You know, at the end there, Mimi saw a fan that just had tears going down her face there during the senior announcements, and went over there and gave her a hug. I think both of them did, right? And you know, I think you get those kinds of reactions when you are, you know, when you inspire people. And, you know, that's one of the things we talked about downstairs is you get inspired by how, by the quality of your character and how you play the game. And I think, you know, I think people can see that this team is getting better and better every week, and how they have each other's back, and how hard they play, and how supportive they are of one another, and how, you know, I think they respect the game with how they play. You know, the consistency of match in and match out. And I thought going into this match, these were probably two of the most improved teams in our conference from beginning of the season to the end. And you know, I think they've got a right side that can do a lot of damage, and to hold her to only one kill is a real credit. I thought you know, our right back defended really well, and we were setting up pretty solid blocks on her. And their other outside, I think, was you know, a very, very talented player that's gotten a lot better, and we held her to a pretty low number, and then just real consistent all the way through. I thought we passed the ball really well. Grace put up some, you know, really got some big time kills, and then you know, Mimi's numbers. I mean, those are video game numbers. I mean, those are things that you just don't see very, very, very much. And you know, and then Jada was able to get in, and just you know, so glad that she's been a part of this team this year, and both of them. You know, how they've gone and fit in and carried on the tradition of what a Badger is supposed to be. It's something that just makes you really proud.
Kelly, you were mentioning Mimi's video game numbers. Just how do you put in perspective a performance, you know, that special?
Yeah, I mean, it's you just don't see those a lot, right? And this is, again, it's a Big Ten opponent. You know, I mean, you know, this isn't. She's not playing a local high school team. I was about ready to say a local high school team just randomly, but it'd probably be offensive to say that. I don't know if it's even a violation, but it just, you know, that's against a really good team, all right, and you know, but it was. Other than that short serve that she tried in the second set, after we just said don't do short serves against this team, you take that out there. I'm talking, Mimi.
Okay.
If you take that out, I just thought it was as close to a brilliant match as you could have.
Mimi, precisely on those numbers, the 23 kills, as far as I can tell, Dana had 17 kills without an error. And the 38 attempts, nobody's had more than 25 attempts without an error. When you hear, you broke records by a lot. Does that hit you like you were having that kind of a night? Did you see it, like while it's happening, your experience, that kind of a crazy day?
I mean, it's fun to see those kind of numbers, but I mean, I give all credit to, like Kelly said, we were passing really well. I think we were able to get a lot a lot of our team involved. We're starting to get our middles involved more and more. And the more that everyone else gets involved, the more it opens me up and the more I'm able to be successful. Charlie's just, she's the best setter in the country, and she just puts up a good ball every single time, no matter where she is in the court. And just, she makes my job so easy.
And why is there not a video game for volleyball? That's one of my questions here, why we're talking about this subject. If anybody's watching this that
Let's
can
ask
make
Chad.
this happen, I think Mimi ought to be one of the faces on on
Like
the
the Madden
cover.
something something.
Yeah,
NCAA VB25.
I like it.
Someone start that. Yeah.
I'll say, Jada and Mimi, I know there's still 2 regular season games left, and then obviously the tournament, but for y'all, I mean, when it's a senior day, is there any reflection, especially with, your journeys and being different places and then coming to Madison?
Yeah, I mean, I think throughout the whole season, it's been so cool to see how we've gelled together and kind of seen how we've peaked at the perfect time, right up to leading into the tournament. And looking back on my 4 years at NIU and then my very short time here, I just can't help but be thankful for everything that I've experienced throughout my entire career. And it was funny because we had one of our commits on campus today, and she was talking about how she was excited but really nervous to come in. And I was like sitting there, I'm like, well, my career's almost over. Like, this is like, I'm seeing what I used to be like, and it's just cool to see all of that. So it was a really special moment that we got to share, and I was like, you'll be okay. You'll have fun. You'll be all right. So yeah, it's super cool.
Yeah, I just think exactly the story of the woman upstairs, and she's again hysterically crying for just the senior class in Wisconsin volleyball. Just watching this, like, I think it just really encaptures what Wisconsin volleyball is and what it means to people. There's not a lot of programs in the country that make people feel that type of way, and just being able to be a part of this program and a part of this fan base has been nothing but incredible, and I've been so grateful for it.
Jada, what was that moment like when you come in to serve and you guys get the point there?
Yeah, something I'll never forget. It was insane. First, when I got to put the bro jersey on and start, that was a cool thing. So let's just not skip over that. So that was super cool. I kind of blacked out. I'm not going to lie what I did. I think I smiled and waved pretty good, I think. So that was fun. But when I got put into serve and I just heard everybody cheering, it's just something that, again, I will never forget. It was the coolest thing ever.
Say, Kelly, for you, just honoring even just the Iowa seniors, have you done that every year you've been coaching? And if so, or, when did you start it, and just what kind of was the impetus for it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's it's turned into a common practice in our conference, and yeah, it's. But those 3 seniors, I mean, that's wow. The setter who's from here is it's. This was her first time playing in the field house, and because I think she got hurt early on last year. But you have to game plan for her more than any other setter in the conference. It's just her talent level and how she can just kind of wreak havoc, not just on her attacking, but how she gets blockers to be jumpy, is a real difference maker. I told her afterwards she's going to have a really long pro career if she chooses to do that. The libero that is over there, I think one of the best passing bros in our league, and it's just had a really good season. And the outside is going to be able to have a nice long pro career if she wants to as well, because she's athletically is talented, and when she gets on the ball, hits about as well as anybody in our conference. Those are 3 really impactful seniors that left there, and that's 7 out there today.
Kelly, as much as Mimi's numbers obviously kind of steal the show, obviously really good showing from Grace, really good showing from Carter. Kind of what stood out about what they did offensively tonight?
I think Carter got that last kill, right, which was kind of a little bit fitting. Somebody that's been here for 3 years, and Grace got on some balls, and one things I kind of liked a little bit about her game is that there was. she was being smart, and so when she could see the floor, she was going out to the floor. But there was a couple of these that she took a little bit off of it. I think there was a kind of a chop shot right down the line from the right side. That was really a big time swing for her. She got a kill out of that. That's not something, I know her and Brittany have been working on that, and I'm sure that felt good to. On that particular case, that would have been a ball that she would have aired probably earlier in the season. She rocketed some go sets over there. I mean, it was, her block got a lot better as the match went on. She kind of settled in and just a really, really solid match for her. She's such an important player for us with all the different ways that she impacts a game. Carter is she's just playing at another level. The last month or so, she's playing her best ball of her career, and she's doing it consistently.
Mimi, you had 23 of them to choose from, but was there a favorite kill from tonight?
I think there was a rip in I want to say maybe the first or the second.
Oh, yeah.
Was it the first set? Yeah. I don't know.
that was
We've
big
been
time,
working,
yeah.
throwing the rips in there. So when I can really get on it in that sharp, that's always fun. So maybe that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bomb.
That was a good one.
That was a bomb. Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Stay fierce, everybody.
Oh, hello.